Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Iris. I'm a professional volleyball player and I have coaching experience at different age levels and different experience levels as well. And on my channel, I talk about volleyball, beauty, lifestyle, and different types of vlogs. So I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to do another Haikyuu reaction video. If you're new to the series, I have a playlist on my channel and you guys can go and watch those. My first video I started in season 2, but since I've gotten a lot of requests to go back to season 1, that's what I'm doing. I will not guarantee that I'm going to do every single episode of this show, but I will do what I can. I really appreciate everyone who's been giving me awesome feedback in the comment section. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am, and I hope that we all continue sharing stories with each other because I love reading those down in the comments. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to season 1, episode 4. Ooh. Do you guys ever get volleyball dreams? It doesn't even have to be nightmares, but I dream about volleyball all the time. I actually dreamt about volleyball like back in my college days a couple days ago. But the funniest story to me when I was dreaming of volleyball was that I was on a plane. We were traveling to a volleyball tournament. I was dreaming about volleyball. Someone was going up to attack the ball and I had to sprawl out and go to my right side and I dove for the ball. So right when I dove for the ball and stuck my arm out in my dream, I accidentally punched the seat in front of me and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. So now when I travel on car rides or on airplanes where there's other people around me, public transportation where I just take a nap or whatever, I now have to like cross my arms and dig them into the seat belt so that it kind of like holds my limbs down.
あ、そうそう。王様が負けるところも見たいですね。ズッキー、聞こえてるんじゃ。やばいよ。聞こえるように言ってんだろうが。
We got a smack talker here, guys.
あのでかい一年吹っ飛ばした。いつもよりすげえパワー。うっしゃー。田中。
Whoa there. Whoa, whoa.
記念すべき高校の試合。一発目。
Stuff block.
それであとほんの30センチ身長があればスーパースターだったかもね。でかくたって相手は一人。
Hey, you can still be a superstar and not have to be 30 centimeters higher.
噂だけは聞いたことがあったけど、あの試合を見て納得いったよ。応募が行き過ぎて、あの決勝ベンチに下げられてたもんね。
He's spilling the tea right now. Whoops. Ooh. Aw, Hinata's being a good teammate right now. Why? Hinata's there. Hey, setters love that. So in relation to what Kageyama said earlier about there's nothing scarier than tossing to no one, basically, it really helps a setter when that setter knows that you're ready to hit. Even if you're not having your best day attacking, the confidence that you're giving them to set you, like if you were the setter and I was the attacker, if I came up to you and just said, give me the ball, I can do it. Like that's the kind of confidence that the setters want to hear. Otherwise, if you just have people who are on the court not calling for their attacks, not being somewhat of a presence, it's really intimidating and slightly confusing as a setter as to like okay, who am I going to set to? In Kageyama's situation, you had both attackers calling for the ball, so it does two things. It lets the setter know that both of you are ready to hit, and it also may distract the other side, like it may disrupt what the blockers are thinking and who they have to go block. Ooh, it's halftime. Let's see what happens this time. Oh, hi! Selfie time. Oh. Nailed it. That was a cool halftime thing. Ooh, this guy. Let me say something about playing time real quick. Speaking as a player, of course we all want to be on the court. There's always different reasons why coaches bench players. But speaking as a coach, you can't just be on the court just because you want to be. I've had to make really tough calls and tough decisions that did not leave everyone happy. We would love to put everyone on the court, of course, but there are limitations. First of all, you can only have 6 people on the court at the same time. Second of all, if someone is doing something better than you, you just have to accept it and let it happen. Be a good teammate and support that person who's in your spot, even if you don't like it. The point is that you're still wearing the team name on your jersey, and that's what matters. You gotta do things that are best for the team. People don't understand the power of being a good teammate while you're working your butt off. If you work your butt off, if you're not playing the victim card all the time, like, oh, woe is me, why am I not playing, this sucks. If you have a bad attitude about it, you're really not gonna play. You're really hindering yourself, and you're really just limiting yourself on what you can do because you have this negative mindset going into training and going into the games. Like, oh, I'm not gonna play today, why try? Oh, I'm not gonna be in the lineup, why try? Cut it out. Cut it out. Don't limit yourself to that. Focus on yourself, how you can get better, and things will work out for you. I promise. Kageyama, you're a bit gutsy, my friend. That's kind of funny. I mean, I get it, you guys. I get it. It's for the show. It's for drama. I get it. I understand. If we're speaking practically about volleyball, and not watching the ball is not what you want to do. Talking about it practically. But yes, I think really good setters can bring out something different in their teammates and truly help their teammates get better, because the setter controls the offense of the team. So if you control the offense, you're going to have to make a connection with each of your teammates, because you can't set without a pass or a dig. You can't set to someone without there being someone to hit the ball. So yeah, I think setters need to build those connections with their teammates, and that's how you're going to build trust. You're going to build trust through connection, through experience. Even if you have to try funky things like telling your attacker to close their eyes. These are all questions that setters have to think about literally as the play is happening. These don't happen slowly like this. It happens in a quick second. As soon as that server serves it, and based off the pass that you get, you got to make quick decisions, and it's definitely not easy. Yes, it worked. Good for you. So that crosshair that was like focusing on where he's going to set the ball to, setters are lucky to have cool tools like setter's eye or hoops that they can set through, and that's kind of the idea of setting or hitting an object consistently. It doesn't even have to be a hoop. You can just, like, if you put a piece of tape on the wall and just set to that tape, that's the same idea that you're gonna bring into this type of thing. So this was pretty cool. I'm super geeking out on the setter part, of course. I'm such a setter nerd. That's kind of what it looks like when you're setting. Put your hands up, you kind of see the area where you want to set the ball, and you just deliver the ball as best you can. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but that's okay. So excited. Just talked about trust, you guys. This is what's happening. We're building trust and experience together. Love it. Oh. Whoops. It's true. It's definitely easier said than done. It is fun. I really do appreciate and love this attitude that Kageyama has in terms of how much he wants to get better. I feel like I talk about this all the time, but he's truly a setter that wants to get better, and I kind of got fired up just listening to that. I know when I was first starting out setting, and even up to my professional career, it's really exciting to just get better. And when you work on things so much, and when you try to pinpoint every single thing, it naturally makes us setters like perfectionists, but it's so fun for us, and it's really, really rewarding and really exciting when things work out your way, especially because you were the one who conducted the offense. You were the one who just made things happen. But yeah, as an attacker, like, how do you guys feel when the setter just says, just go, just jump? Personally, whenever we're in a team huddle and we're getting ready to side out or try to, get the next point, my passers always come up to me and say, how was that pass? And this is just my attitude. I try to just tell them, that's a fine pass. As long as it's in the air, I can get to the ball. As long as I can get to the ball, I can do it. I can turn it into something. And I can see that Kageyama also has that type of mentality. Like, just give me the ball and I'll take care of the rest. And you just trust me. And we're gonna make this happen, and it's gonna be great, and we're just gonna play volleyball, and it's gonna be so much fun. The summit. Yay! So I want to go back to a couple things. I like when Kageyama said nice receive when the passer passed it, because it gives your passer a little bit more confidence and it helps them relax a little bit more. When you have someone who's passing so tensely, things are usually not going to work out that way. So if you can help your passers relax and just help them focus on getting a good touch and not expecting them to have a perfect pass every single time, it just helps them feel more relaxed. It helps them feel better, gives them more confidence to be able to pass more tough balls. And the second thing I wanted to go over or look at is, now that we're getting into like game type of stuff, I'm really excited to go over like strategies and techniques and all this stuff, just in my opinion. Okay, I'm only speaking on my opinion. My opinion is not 100% right all the time. There's multiple ways to do things. Let's make that clear. All right, let's look at this positioning. You see how closed off his hips are? They're already turned to the net and even rotating, like over rotating a little bit. If he continues to take his approach like this every single time, I'm just talking about realistically in practical volleyball, if you're taking your approach like this every single time and you're arching your backs instead of opening up your hips and rotating, you're just gonna hurt your back in this position if you continue to look like this every single time. I kind of like how open his shoulders are. So you don't want to attack like this. You want to open up, especially when you're a middle attacker and you want to run quick sets like this. In my personal opinion, for setters, it's really helpful when your chest and your hips are open to your setter. So pretend you guys are about to set me right now. My whole frame is creating a huge target for you to set into, right? If I face this way, you barely have anything to set to. You're gonna be setting to my forearm right here, and that's not what we want. You wanna be able to have an open target and see where you're setting to so that you can deliver that ball right in my attacking zone. And something that's gonna help you open up your shoulders already is how you plant your feet. So right now my hips are square to you guys, or my hips are facing you guys. Therefore, it allows my shoulders to already open up. If I were to have my hips face this way, now I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder to open up And then if my hips are already facing this way, I have to work even harder to open up my shoulders. So however you plant your feet, it'll help you give a target for your setter. If you guys are my setter, this is the net, and I'm already closed off like this. You have this much error to make if I'm closed off like this. But if I open up, now you have a lot more room for error to make in case you miss your target. I hope that made sense. It's really hard to do when I'm just sitting here without a volleyball net. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. What did you guys think? Are there any parts of this episode that really hit home for you? I know you guys are so passionate about Haikyuu, and I super love that for you guys. If you have any stories to share, we would love to hear it. I love that you guys are able to connect and interact in the comments. I love that you guys are cheering each other on. That makes me really happy because I love when people just support each other. But again, I want to thank you guys for tuning into this video and watching this series. Are you guys excited and as anxious as I am for the real games to get started? Because that's what I'm waiting for. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think, if you guys are ready to just get to the games episodes, or if you're loving this journey and this process of watching Hinata and Kageyama build this relationship. That was a mouthful. I hope you guys consider subscribing to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you volley, I dig it.